Okay, I just stumbled upon this fascinating idea about how AI is changing the way we write code. Like, it's not just tools, it's almost like a partner.
Right? I mean, think about it. It's not just assisting, it's also influencing creativity and workflows in coding. That's pretty mind-blowing.
Totally, and what amazed me is this idea that AI can actually suggest code structures based on patterns it recognizes. It's like it knows how we think.
Exactly, but isn't that somewhat concerning? I mean, relying on AI for creative input could stifle human ingenuity over time.
True, but what if it pushes us to innovate differently? Like, imagine not getting stuck on minor bugs. That could elevate our focus on bigger problems.
That's an interesting perspective. At the same time, it's essential to remember that AI doesn't understand context like humans do. It might miss the nuance.
Good point, so while it can suggest improvements, there's a risk of losing that human touch. I wonder if there's a way for us to integrate both.
That's the challenge, isn't it? Finding that balance. What if we end up in a culture where programmers rely too heavily on AI suggestions?
And then, do we end up with a generation of coders who can't solve problems without AI? Like, would we lose essential skills?
For sure. But wait, would it really be a loss if we just evolve those skills? Like, human-machine collaboration might lead to better solutions.
It might, like forming a symbiotic relationship. But is that relationship really equitable? I mean, does AI have biases that might color its suggestions?
That's critical to consider. AI learns from past data, which means it could perpetuate existing biases in coding, right? That's a slippery slope.
Exactly, and it makes me think about diversity in coding environments. The more varied the input data, the more balanced the AI's output.
Spot on. It's like you can't expect nuanced feedback from a narrow dataset. This really highlights the need for diverse teams when building AI.
And diversity isn't just a buzzword, it's vital for innovation. Just imagine if an AI only had experience with one coding language.
Right? It could lead to a very limited perspective. And it's also about how we educate the next generation of coders. We need to rethink that approach.
Absolutely, what if we taught not only how to code, but also how to critically analyze AI suggestions? That could foster better judgment.
That approach could empower coders to use AI as a tool, not as a crutch. But does that also risk complicating the learning process?
Potentially, but isn't critical thinking what we should want? We'd be raising coders who can navigate complex tools wisely.
Yes, plus, that mindset creates an environment where innovation thrives. It could lead to even more advancements in coding practices.
And then there's the potential for AI to suggest new programming paradigms based on emerging needs. That's a whole layer of creativity.
Exactly. It's like AI could open doors we haven't even considered yet. Could you imagine the breakthroughs we might see in software design?
Wow, that's a thrilling thought, but what about security risks? If AI is suggesting code, could that lead to vulnerabilities?
Very good point. An AI's suggestion might introduce unintentional flaws or security holes. It's like relying on someone without vetting their expertise.
So it's crucial to implement checks and balances in the development process. We can't let AI take full control.
Absolutely. And there should be transparency on how those suggestions are made, right? Transparency breeds trust.
Exactly. It's like, if we understand the basis for AI suggestions, we're more likely to trust and utilize them responsibly.
That makes sense. So ultimately, it comes down to using AI as an assistive tool, but maintaining human oversight in the coding process.
Yes, and this whole discussion has me thinking about the future. How will we adapt our coding practices to embrace AI?
Right? Imagine AI suggesting optimizations in real time as you code. That could dramatically impact productivity.
But then we circle back to human creativity and problem solving. Is our value as coders shifting to more oversight roles?
Potentially. And maybe that's not a bad thing if we embrace it. It could become a greater role in architecture and design of software.
I see what you're saying. A shift in focus could allow us to design more innovative systems, rethinking user-focused experiences.
Exactly. That could be the silver lining. but we need to ensure we're fostering skills that won't get lost in translation with AI tools.
Totally agree. So with everything we've discussed, the key takeaway is using AI responsibly while prioritizing human skills and ethics.
Absolutely. And as AI continues to evolve, it'll be fascinating to see how we navigate this new landscape of coding.
I can't wait to see how this unfolds. It opens up so many questions about our roles as coders in a tech-driven future.
Exactly. And it'll be exciting to explore not just the tech but the human aspect in this shifting landscape of programming.